What's good, everybody? So today we're reacting to Aaron the Plumber finally gets what he deserves. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson for the video. All right, as y'all can see from the video, the Ninja Turtle is back in action. I remember when I first seen bro in that Pop the Balloon show. He snapped, and somehow he took that. He gave a master class in how you should elevate, or how you capitalize on one social media viral moment. Anyways, apparently maybe he got into a fight. I think actually no, he did get into a fight. I saw that on Twitter. I'm not gonna ramble anymore about it. Let's get into the video.
For the last year and a half, Aaron the Plumber has been blowing up, and he's been getting a whole bunch of opportunities. He's now boxing. He's been on certain live streams, podcast interviews. He's even made some rap songs.
Rapping? He be rapping? It capitalized. He done did it.
And because of his clout, so to speak, it's gotten him a lot of favor. But as you know, clout is, well, yeah, it kind of runs out. And so once you're hot and you have reality shows behind you, it's all good. But when you're Aaron the Plumber and you don't really create your own content, it will slow you down. Let me give you an example of what I mean. Like, let's look at Charleston White. Charleston White creates his own content every now and then, but he's always booked for podcasts. And don't get me wrong, Aaron the Plumber is entertaining too, but you know, he's not going to be as entertaining as Charleston White. And so when Aaron the Plumber is not, you know, catching a fade or doing whatever he's doing, he's pretty much on this TikTok page working out or just making small skits that don't really bring a whole lot of attention to him. And that's the issue with Aaron the Plumber as a content creator or social media influencer. He's not creating content or collaborating with other people, so therefore the demand for his services are kind of low if he's not getting into it with somebody, beefing with somebody, or on a reality show.
He's right, you know.
And so that brought us to this point here.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, in a real way. It's your Bradesky, Aaron the Plumber. I'm out here for the fade tour on Mamas. I'm looking for one of my fans to run a fade with, man. Who need that in a real way? Everybody that was speaking on me too, man. Hey, come hoop on Mamas. I'm outside, but that's.
When did running fades with your fans become a thing? I've seen it on like Instagram reels and shit, but usually people are, but then again, it's on brand because he's always running the fade, so I could see it. I could see it for him.
Always ski.
So Aaron the Plumber originally is from Stockton, California, and he moved around, I believe, living in Sacramento, Oak Park neighborhood, and you know, he's lived in places like Phoenix, Arizona, which is where we saw him on the Arletta movie Pop the Balloon, but he's also lived in Tulsa, Oklahoma. In fact, he actually went to prison in Tulsa, Oklahoma, so he's known out there, and he's talking about running a fade with his audience. Now, this is something that I'm seeing going viral on Instagram, where guys are actually, you know, boxing people that are following them and then making content out of these fights. And again, these are real fights, legitimately, and they go viral. So this is what Aaron the Plumber is saying that he would do with his audience. Now, you got to kind of be honest. Aaron the Plumber is in, you know, really good shape. And he's also been taking professional boxing lessons, which would mean that, you know, him fighting for over a year and doing this every day, you know, the average guy would probably have a hard time, you know, beating him in a fight. And this is important to know because Aaron the Plumber has been taking professional boxing lessons and coaching for.
All right, so I can see where he's going with it. His hands are probably gonna sound like, you know, his hands are registered lethal weapons. So using that on the public is, you know, dangerous in a way.
For at least over a year now. And then he got to Tulsa, Oklahoma, allegedly got into a fight with somebody. He got slammed on the ground. I mean, I can't show you the video, but yes, he did get slammed on the ground very harshly. And this happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma, allegedly because Aaron the Plumber had some beef in Tulsa before because Aaron Plumber was a snitch. And then people started to talk about it.
I ain't gonna lie, chat, bro. Aaron the Plumber just got slammed, bro. I'm talking about like picked up and slammed on the ground, bro. That is crazy. And then somebody in the comments said, Aaron the Plumber always trying to run a fade, but can't run a fade.
Now, I can show you what happened after the fight.
Oh! He just got wheeled by the homie! Oh, no,
So after this happened, Aaron the Plumber went and posted on his Instagram. Tackle me while I was drunk, bought 40 shots at the club, literally. I can't enjoy myself. I can't trust nobody. I won't ever go out with ninjas again.
Oh.
So then he ended up actually making a video about it himself.
But that
I don't think this gonna go well.
I'm a 5'6" dudes, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got buttons and chop sueys, man, and nothing gets activated. Come on now, man. Line me up. They line me up, man. But that's all good, but ain't nothing wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? Not a blemish on me. You feel me? I'm finna redirect my focus in a real way. This was just a life lesson for your Badesky. But hey, y'all got my views finna go crazy. I'm finna get some money off of this.
So he's talking about he's with these dudes. They all got some level of a weapon. But at the end of this, he's saying, listen, I'm really appreciating what you guys are doing because you're making me a whole lot of money. I'm gonna make a whole lot of money off of this. And then Aaron the Plumber comes with this.
I seen this, the Casamigos with the tie-dye band-aids. Yeah, I seen this. What?
Fade tour is officially over, Badesky. After what they did to me in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You hurt my pride. You hurt my pride, Badesky. Y'all let that fat ass nigga jump on my back. Nigga up my scapula. Look at my shit, my scapula. Bro, I promise I'm gonna take boxing serious. I promise y'all, I'm gonna stop drinking. I'm gonna win a fight. I'm gonna actually win next time, bro. I promise the next one I can't take another L, Badesky.
So here is Aaron the Plumber crying or fake crying or trolling. And then it all dawned on me. All of this is fake.
Woo!
Aaron. I mean, it is all.
Wait, are you saying that the original fight fade was fake?
All makes sense to me. For those of you who saw him getting slammed, it was like almost like he allowed this person to slam him. Okay, Aaron the Plumber can't be a small guy. I mean, you see him working out and all this stuff. This is no disrespect to the person that did slam him, but it seemed like he just allowed this to happen. And then once he got up, you know,
it did look kind of weird how, like, you know what I'm saying, bro wasn't running and nothing. He was just walking around and everybody around to just hide. It did look kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie.
He was not trying to pursue the guy very well at all. Like, he just was, you know, like maybe walking towards him or not walking towards him. And then he then said, like, look, 5 or 6 dudes were there, but hey, y'all keep, you know, talking about the story, keep making money. Then he does this whole particular skit, like, about how he can't take another L in the fights. He's no longer gonna pull up on people. All of this was planned. And I'm gonna tell you why it was planned. Number one, we haven't really heard from Aaron the Plumber in a while. So his name hasn't been really out there, hasn't really been ringing. The reality show is done. He hasn't been on shows. And also, like, some of this is partly Aaron the Plumber's fault. And again, I know I'm gonna get some criticism, but the situation with DJ Vlad, all right, that is one of the things I believe that really has hurt his brand, because DJ Vlad, you know, sent some money to Aaron the Plumber, or at least was trying to bring him out there.
That's funny, cause ain't Vlad the biggest snitch in the game? Like if you went on Vlad, you knew it was over with. You snitched, whatever. It's getting handed over. You know what I'm saying?
To come out and, podcast with him. Allegedly, Aaron the Plumber took the money, or he actually went to New York City, refused to go to Vlad TV, said that somebody had stole his bags. I mean, again, Aaron the Plumber has a lot of these bad stories. You can consider that these stories are lies. I mean, it's up to you to believe it, but yes, Aaron the Plumber is not the most, in my honest opinion, truthful person out there, okay? So, when Aaron the Plumber had the opportunity to really build his brand by just, being honest and doing what he's supposed to do, this hurt Aaron, okay? It really hurt Aaron because once he went to DJ Vlad and, people felt like, oh, he scammed Vlad. I think what happened is it just drove down the demand for him. And I don't think that Charleston White has that issue. Whereas if you pay Charleston White to come onto your show.
That is true. I'm not about to get scammed like Vlad. Why would I pay you that money? Fuck out of here.
He'll charge you a lot, but he'll come. And what people are, basing on, Aaron the Plumber is that you get paid a guy and he may or may not come.
And he like 50 something. He's the most, I meant to say this earlier, he is the most drippiest 50 something I probably done seen, man. Who be dressing this cat, man?
And so when you have the kind of style of business that he does, and he's not making a ton of money off of TikTok or short form content, he makes his money off of partnerships, off of deals, off of coming on to people's shows, 20 versus ones. That's where, a lot of his money comes from. And so when that dries up, then you don't really have a vehicle to really get on anymore. If no other reality shows is going to call you up, you just don't have any leverage. You're not creating that leverage with your own content. So you've kind of stopped your own leverage by what happened with Vlad. Now,
if I was him, I would be making TikToks every day, YouTube shorts he could really, and just because he already has the platform. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no way I'd be struggling like this.
If he says that it's different, and again, I've seen Aaron the Plumber be in some situations where I felt like he couldn't defend himself. That's one thing. But what it looks like is he's not able to get the same kind of leverage he's had in the past. And now he's doing almost anything to get that leverage back now, because there is no way I can believe that Aaron the Plumber got slammed that easily. Then he was not trying to pursue that person. He's an athlete, at least it looks like. He was kind of walking away slow. He then mentions that all of this is going to get him some money. And then he comes with this particular skit, almost making fun of it, as if nothing happened. And then it just kind of all happened like that. It happened like that because that's how it was supposed to happen. And so what's happening in social media.
That is true. Usually if people's pride hurt, you ain't going to see them start to make skits and shorts about it. That's just not how. And he does like an overly prideful person. If y'all watched him on that Pop the Balloon episode, I highly encourage you to. It was hilarious. But he himself, his pride was hurt like immediately when a woman snapped back or said anything correct. Snap. But he do it in like a snarky way, you know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is he's not the type, to me, from what I've seen, he's not the type to just let stuff blow over. And now you talking about, and that's just a woman, turning him down. You talking about like your pride being diminished because a grown man put his hands on you. Yeah, it was staged.
It is like everything is staged now. I've noticed that like the streaming stuff is staged. It's almost like when the pranks became staged, it's not even fun anymore. You know what I mean? It's like everybody is just trying to go viral because, they're trying to go viral. Like even OnlyFans models, they're faking certain situations because they're like, oh, this guy won't stop, like following me, but it's all fake and you're trying to go viral instead of actually just putting out like good content, instead of just putting out good collaborations, putting in the actual work. Let's just go ahead on and one and done it. And like I said, the guy's had every opportunity to do it the right way. He's just never done it that way.
Woo! Maybe it's because he could also get coaching and shit. I mean, at least that's what I would do if I was thrown into the spot. I had a little bread. Hey, yo, what do I do next? Like, it's always a question. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you could start just showing people your day-to-day life and they watch, they tune in. And maybe they fall for your personality. Like y'all fall for mine.
So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Jackson back at it again with another person.
Oh, my bad. I sent the video. Shout out Shea Do Jackson for the video. From my perspective, Aaron the Plumber, that's a crazy name, Aaron the Plumber, but he could definitely still like come up. He just has to put in the work and the effort to do it. And maybe he just hasn't always been like I'm a content person, but when that Pop the Moon show happened and like he just started running fades or ran, it was crazy. He definitely still has a shot, but he can't continue to go on like this. It's not gonna end well. And if that's true, Aaron, please don't start faking moments. That's not how this works. Anyways, I got another video to do, so I'm gonna get out of here. Peace.